And so it begins. It's a nasty one from the child sniffers regime, the ATF, aimed at a manufacturer, and it ain't good. Let's talk about that. Hey guys, as always, a big good to each of y'all. Thanks for stopping by the old Appalachia Bees. I always do my hands like this and talk about different forms of anti-2A control that is coming. This one is unprecedented. I haven't looked on YouTube today, but I would imagine a lot of folks are going to be talking about this. You need to know what's going on, and it ain't good. So buckle up, here we go. I tell you what is good. My friends at Arms List have sponsored this episode. People ask me all the time, where do I get all my cool stuff? The truth is, I've been using them for years. I use the local Arms List here. Now, here's the cool thing. You can jump on there and then search by your region, or if you want to search nationally, you can look through their FFL list as well and see what is for sale. A lot of great stuff. Now here, what I do, I pay a monthly fee, and I do pay it just like y'all do. It's a small fee, but then I do face-to-face transactions. Easy peasy, awesome stuff, and I do it all the time. So when they decided to sponsor this, I was pretty excited about it because I'm on there literally every day, and those of y'all that know me, you know that is the truth. Big thank you to Arms List. Jump over there. You know how to find them. Armslist.you-know-what. You people.you-know-what. Thank you for every thumbs up. Y'all are absolutely amazing. Thank you for crushing that thumbs up. All right, this ain't good. This is like literally unprecedented, unheard of. I know that YouTubers are always wild and oh my gosh, this is wild stuff. Yeah, this one, it is. There's not a lot to this. Like it's a pretty simple story. Y'all know Jimenez Arms, or some people call them Jimenez. I believe it's Jimenez. They make those zinc, really cheap guns, like $150, $125, really, and sometimes down to just a 2 digits, $90. They are universally laughed at, and my understanding, I have no experience with them, but my understanding is they are, I don't know what the word is, garbage. However, we live in a free country and should be able to manufacture garbage if we want to be garbage manufacturers. Well, there was a lawsuit that happened at the beginning, January of 2021 in Missouri, and this was all part of Everytown. Y'all know Everytown, George Soros funded nonsense, and Kansas City, the city of Kansas City, Missouri, has sued. They sued the AFT. They sued the AFT saying, why should Jimenez have an FFL? And here's why. They're so cheap, they end up on the street faster than any other gun. So yesterday we talked about the difference between rights and privileges. They are making a benchmark saying you shouldn't be able to sell anything this cheap. There's also some accusations of trafficking, and then there was some victims' families that were involved. It's a little bit in there, a little bit of a story. Immediately, Jimenez Arms filed bankruptcy and reformed to a new company called JA Industries LLC. They took all of the Jimenez Arms bankruptcy stuff, all of their frames and parts and completed ones, and they auctioned those off at bankruptcy auction. Guess who purchased those? Everytown. They bought all of that and then destroyed it all. So here we go again. There has been another lawsuit against the AFT saying, hey, the new company, JA Industries LLC, shouldn't have a license for the same reason. So we go from sued to bankruptcy to auction to destroyed. Now there's another lawsuit. Well, one of the attorney generals for the United States has written a letter, and the AFT has pulled and revoked the FFL of JA Industries LLC, putting them out of the Rudy Tooty business. Now, the Trace had an interesting article on it, and they used this word novel, that the anti-2A parties are using novel tactics to go, and this is my words, to go around and try to find ways to chip away. I find it super interesting that they're going after the cheap manufacturers, saying they're so cheap they end up on the street. I also find it super interesting and scary that this is, and one person said it online, they said it this way: welcome to the child sniffers regime. This is the new reality of where we are. And so that's what's going on. Let me know what you think. I'll be watching it. Just found this out today. People are talking about it. They're firing. That's unheard of, unprecedented, and it ain't good at all. I'll be watching, and I know you all will as well. To anyone that's against us or our right to own complete garbage whenever, however, and whatever we want. Yep, surrounded by a pile of garbage from our collective cold dead hands. Bye.